Howdy, folks. We are coming back with another Midnight Hunt draft. This will probably be the last one I do. I'm going to do some constructed up until Crimson Vow comes out, and then I hope to be doing a whole bunch of Crimson Vow drafts for you guys, along with seeing how it changes the standard meta and all that good stuff. So let's jump into it. As always, we've got our little MTG Arena Assistant provided by Overwolf. A lot of people use Untapped, which Untapped, by all means, is good. It's just not $10 a month good, I feel. Overwatch, you get basically all that good stuff for free. So, having a little coffee, a little smokage this morning. Hope everybody else is feeling all right. Yeah, right. We jump right into it, and we open up Ghoul Caller's Harvest. Okay. Um, Half number of creature cards. That just doesn't seem that great. I've only got 1 out of 4 for a reason. Let's see. What else? The Beloved Beggar is the pick from Overwolf, or from the assistant, which I think I'm okay for that. Green-white's a thing. White-blue's a thing. White-black we've done okay with in this. So we'll start off with a beggar and see where we go from there. So, a couple of good things. Another shit rare, of course, because that's just the way it goes sometimes. So, do we want to be white-black again? Static Awakener is really good, provided you get the good stuff. I think I'm just going to take the removal. White-red, I don't know if we can do anything with, but we shall see. Wow, a curse. A curse, huh? Okay, so we're just going to take good cards here. So we're going to take the curse. It's an extremely strong card draw, card advantage, whatnot. Okay, so now there's a Faithful Mending, which is pretty good. Defenestrate, Rockfall Veil, I've already got all. Um, yeah, I like Disturb. So maybe we can splash for the red here, or maybe just splash for the white, really. Let's see. So, Mysterious Tomb is not rated that highly. Thermo Alchemist, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff go down with Thermo Alchemist, so we'll give that a shot. I hope you guys are enjoying this video, and all my videos. If you do, like and subscribe. I'm kind of doing this of my own volition now, so it's just a fun little hobby of mine. If you have any feedback or ways that I can improve for you guys, please let me know. Anything that you'd like to see. I'm all about doing fun and interesting stuff. So, um, we've got all the lands. That's one of the first things we do. Probably Geistwave to go with our Alchemist. I mean, the Ardent Elementist is okay. I'm not too impressed with the body on him. So I'm going to go ahead and take Geistwave. Wow, lots of good stuff here. Not. So yeah, I think we just take the Candlegrove Witch. think it's okay for what we're trying to do. Considers okay, but it's not really where I want to be right now. I do enjoy uh, the deck helper drafting assistant. It helps me spot cards that sometimes I just happen to overlook or um, didn't know were that good. So, yeah, I think we just take the morning patrol. I was decently impressed with this. Having vigilance is really good. I would probably want some sort of equipment or enchantment to throw on it to make it a little bit beefier. There's just something about a beefy vigilance, you know? So we only have 2 instants so far to go with our Thermo Alchemist. It looks like we're going to be um, white-blue Disturb Curse. Disturbing Curse. Alright, so I think... Wow, these are all bad. I think we just take the cover up here. It's always good to have a good hard counter, especially with something with flashback or something that will just outright win them the game. I don't mind a one-of counter spell. I don't want to fill it up with counter spells. It's just kind of one of those gotcha moments. I mean, he is beloved. Okay, I will take and consider now. Field of Ruin is just not good in limited. There's no man lands in this. There's no real. I mean, there's Evolving Wilds and I think the Haunted Hostel. Yeah. Not worth it in my opinion. And a Disturb deck, having extra mana for your Disturb just seems pretty good. The Celestus Sanctifier just doesn't ring my bell at all. It's a decent body for a 3/2. I mean, if you were doing something on the self-mill plan, I could see it, but I don't know. I'm okay with what we've got so far. I mean, we've got some solid picks. Nothing too crazy, but we got a solid grindy deck. Maybe steal a few wins from some unsuspecting noobs. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, we've got a little bit of a snag in the road, as it were. Alright, so I don't think we're playing red. I mean, we could still splash for burn, um, but we will see. Jack-o'-lantern's not horrible, especially if we're going to splash. I mean, even in a two-color deck, it's just you need that second mana to get your Disturbed Beggar out, or any other, I gotta counter this spell, that sort of thing. And it gets rid of a flashback card. It's a decent one-of. Decent one-of. Alright. Ooh. That is pretty good for our blue-white deck. I've already gotten them all, so I don't think the trainer's going to wheel. That'd be really cool if it did. Probably, hopefully, let's see, we can get a Revenge, a Griff, or at the very least an Observer. But I think the pick here is Cathar. Alright, So, going back to our red splash, I still don't think, I mean, having, being able to cast your spells is pretty important, so I'm just going to pick up the on-color land. So, Evolving Wilds is being pretty high up there, which would make our splash a little bit easier as well. But there's another Candlegrove Witch. I feel the Candlegrove Witch better pick. It's just a solid 2/2 beater. Interesting. Wonder. It just doesn't seem that good. The Outrider is a solid card to pump some stuff. The Gale Rider is a good flyer. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. We'll take the Gale Rider and maybe get a Sungold Barrage coming back around. I highly value evasion. Anything that's unblockable or harder to block. Shadow was probably one of my favorite abilities of all time. Still getting hung up on the same one. Yeah, I'm not sure if Foolish Titans just is AFK or he's just taking a really long time to decide. Okay, so we got a couple of picks here. Revenge of the Drowned is very good. I have been impressed with Mystic Skull, however, although it's 5th on this list. Sacred Fire is also good as a red splash, going back to that. But you can only splash so many cards before it starts becoming just another color. So we'll go ahead and take Revenge of the Drowned. It's just uber powerful, especially if they put all their eggs in one basket, so to speak, with counters and enchantments and whatnot. Whenever you cast a spell from your graveyard, create a bird. You can only block creatures with flying. Let's see. So I've got a handful of Disturb. I think I'd just rather have another Disturb card. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, Corpse Cowl A. I might splash black for that. That seems pretty good. We've got enough ways to do it. Yeah, I think that probably be the play there. Now with that, do I want another Jack-o'-lantern? I think we just take the beater here. 2-for-1 cards are always good, even if it is just a 1/1. Play one card, make them deal with two things. Yeah. Even slight card advantage helps in your more grindy matchups too, so. I've been a super huge fan of Corpse Cowl. Just having a 4 or 5 power menace creature, it's pretty strong, pretty strong. I like Startle. Startle's good combat tricks, and it draws you a card. Alright, so the Storm Rider came back. I can't believe nobody picked up the... This guy's sick. He's a bit mana intensive, but sick nonetheless. Is the Candle God worth it? I don't know. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. So we'll just take the Hollowed... No, we'll take this. I don't like the Hollowed Respite. Return to nature is fine. Stuffed bear. Alright, a Moonvale Regent. Another Corpse Gobble. I think, I kind of want to just rare draft and see what we get back. I mean, last time we had a Corpse Gobble pass to us. So, we're pretty much done building the deck. I don't think I'd play a second. Yeah, I think I'm just going to finish out my, my collection of Regents. Ooh. So here, I think I do take the Fading Hope, even though, I mean, I can use that. Last pack didn't really have anything. I mean, there's also a Search Party Captain, and a Silversmith. So, wow. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Captain. Captain, my Captain. Seems pretty good. Oh, I will definitely pick up the Dualcraft Trainer at this point. There's a Cathar Commando. I don't want another cover up. Yeah, we'll just take the Commando here. Not really zombies, so I've got a few things. I mean, that really works with our last pickup of the Commando, because we can destroy an artifact and then get it back if we have this flip. Well, if we have both of these out on the battlefield, sack this, kill an artifact or enchantment, this flips, and then attack, it brings it back. I've seen worse things. Alright, so we're splashing black, maybe an Eaten Alive? That seems to go... That seems to combo with the Survivor. Probably not, though. Okay, now we take the Evolving Wilds. That'll help us. We'll put one Swamp in to help us cast our Corpse Gobble. I definitely don't want the Candle Guide. Now that I've got all this other good stuff. We're drawing bunches of lands, too. I mean... there's a Awakener. Flare of Faith. I think I just take the Sifters here. We've got some Disturbed stuff that seems to go pretty well with it. 3/3 of the life link. I don't think I'll play it, but we'll take it just in case we need some to fill it with some playables. Nothing here for us. I'll just take what they recommend is the best. Rob somebody. Highway robbery. So it looks like we've only got one cut to make. I am okay with that. Second betrayal, I'm probably not going to play it though. These. I just like the wolf sound. Sure. Okay, so we kind of played around with what colors we were going to slash, but I think we ended up in a very solid blue-white deck. We're going to splash a little bit of black. So, what to cut? We've got 16 creatures, 7 instants, and no sorceries. 1 enchantment. The curse. Okay, okay. No, we do not need 3 swamps for 1 card. That gives us 1, 2, 3 sources of black. like those even. So I think we dropped the devious cover up. I mean, it's okay, but it's not really where we want to be with this. And possibly a startle? Well, maybe consider. Reasons to keep considered. I guess it does draw you a card, but we've got plenty of card draw, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. And this seems pretty strong. So, yeah, 16 creatures, playing we're on the humans. Human Disturb with few werewolves and such. Okay. This is good just because, they kill a whole bunch of creatures, you just sack them and do your thing. Alright, so I like it. We'll see how it does. I mean, you never really know till you test it out, right? Let's get into some games. Little Esper humans. Here we go. Alright. We've got some things. We've got some lands. And we go first, so that's always cool. Corpse Gobble won't be coming out until way later. Alright. So we've just drawn land. Seems to be the way of things. I did a kind of a off-stream draft last night, and first two games I drew 9 or more lands. So yeah, it's interesting the way that the shuffler kind of gets you. Seems our opponent has a bit better Disturb deck than we've got. Or at least is drawing better. Sure. Alright. see if I can't get them with the Storm Rider spirit. Nice. Got there. Looks like they've got some sort of removal for my spirits, which is fine. Okay. We can put together a bit of defense here. Let's see, a Curse of Surveillance would be really good. What else can we get? Search Party or Sifters would be pretty good. A Brutal Cathar, I wouldn't even shake my head at, but I definitely... Oh, wow. Just all the Eaten Alives. Okay. Yep. Alright, yeah, that works too. I don't see him playing anything beyond that, so let's swing with that and play our Search Party Captain as well. Excellent. Alright. So, next turn, can swing in, unless he has a third Eaten Alive, which, you know, it happens sometimes. This card reminds me of a Motionless in White song. The lyrics go, she likes me because I give head like a zombie, eat, eat, eat till her insides are on me. And that's just a little food for thought. So they just have removal out the wazoo. Sure. Just taking two and taking two and taking two. You investigate. Alright. We might just die to flying here. Sure. both of these next turn. And that will actually give us a blocker to this annoying little flyer guy. Opponent has been tanking quite a bit this game, but nice. No attacks. Because now I am on defense. He's got me pretty... Got baby put in a corner, for sure, in this one. Yep. Yeah, they've just been 2 steps ahead this entire game, it feels like. We're gonna block. You got it. Alright. So how can we do this? We can't attack because they just swing in and kill us. We can bounce the token. This seems okay. It just lets us not die next turn. Actually, if they hit us now, are we just dead? I think we are. Oh, sad face. Let's see what they do. We might be able to Jedi mind trick them into something. If they attack, they can't do the 1 damage. If they swing all in, they just win. Hopefully they don't see it. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, they got it. Sad face for game 1. But hey, we're still alive. We got 2 more losses. Alright. Let's see if game 2 is any better for us. That was an iffy opening hand. Maybe I should have mulliganed. I've been burned by that before, though, where you shuffle back in a 3-lander and you get a 1-lander, 2-lander, and all of a sudden you start out with 4 cards in your hand. But you shouldn't be afraid to mulligan. That's one of the things I'm trying to condition myself as. Trying to be a better player is knowing when to mulligan, how often to mulligan, all that good stuff. Corpse Cobble again. Yeah, sure. I mean, we don't have anything till 3, really, but we can do some stuff in the meantime. Why wouldn't you have a first turn play? That makes perfect sense to me. Well, at least with the Jack-o'-lantern, we can slow this down a bit by nabbing whatever creature they throw in there. We've got 2 lands so far, so with any luck, that will it has not affected their land drawing abilities. Okay, cool. Mentor is pretty good. Kind of shuts down my activist. Okay, let's play our land and then play the activist. There we go. Beloved Beggar. I think we just go ahead and throw this guy. I'd rather have him as a flyer anyway, now that he's got the 0-4. Land. Well, the Death Bonnet has not done much for this guy. Lucky for him, there's just lands abounds. Do we play the Cathar here? I think we set up a cobble. I'm okay with setting up a good cobble. Yeah. I mean, we're getting some synergy, so I'm not too worried about it. No sense in swinging into the 0-4. Go ahead and get your land. Oh, nope. Just milling fights now. Alright. 5 cards and no creatures. Splendor. So if you gain life, I don't have anything to gain life currently. Looks like, so that's good. Still no reason for any of that. Go ahead and get our swamp, so I'm not so dependent on the Jack-o'-lantern. Alright, so do I want the beggar? No, I think we just set up for a little bit better. Guess there's no sense in running it into the 0-4. Don't want this to die quite yet. Man, they are just clearing lands out of their way. Just drawing nothing but gas. Sure. Gotcha. So maybe we can. Set up a pretty good corpse cobble here. Splendor's a pretty good one for him. We do have a 6/6 beater on the field now, though, which is very good. Hopefully we can dodge a removal so we can get in a couple of swings with it. You got it. Our commando would be beautiful at this point in juncture. We shall see. Shadow Beast sighting. You got it. Let's go ahead and remove that. Keep us from having to deal with another 4/4. Geist Wave. That's pretty good. So we can actually bounce that back to your hand. And, okay. Swing, swing. Alright, so 2, 3, 4. That's something I could get back. I guess I didn't. Alright. Sure. Okay. Sure. Definitely want that dead first. And go ahead and hold up Stormwater Spirit. And gain life. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Could have corpse cobbled a couple of things away. I think I'm just trying to play this out. I really need the commando to shut down this frickin' Splendor. You're drawing cards like a mad person. Alright. Doesn't really behoove us to bounce anything currently. Let's just get in there, see what we get. Okay. 3/3 Menace. Man, that Splendor is ridiculously good. So we'll take another 3. Oh, okay. Maybe they have combat tricks. Let's see. About to have a 4/4 Vigilance, so that'll be nice. Yep. How many cards do they have? Goodness gracious. They have drawn plenty of cards. Okay. Jeezy Pete's. appears I need all hands on deck for blocking. And the Dawnhart Mentor. I think we just die here, yeah? Yeah, go ahead and hook something with Flying and Trample. I didn't have enough mana to do that, so, yep. So sad. So we might just go 0-3 in this draft. Just when you think you've got a good deck, you go up against better decks. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have played out the beggar and just held up the blocked with the 2 creatures I had, but I mean they were still way ahead. I needed that commando way sooner than what I got it to kind of stem the bleeding from all the cards they were drawing with the Splendor. I mean, if you got bomb rares, you got bomb rares, right? That's just the way it goes. Alrighty. Well, good. And it's a Mythic player. We're two leagues away from Mythic. Good job with the matching there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This looks like one of our fastest hands yet, so. And they are looking at all the games from other worlds. Festival of Pressure. That could be an issue here in a little bit. We'll see. Yep. Alrighty. I think we just play the Apprentice. Block fairly well. I'm gonna throw out the island because we already have our second blue. And I can use the Evolving Wilds for the black. Should we draw the Corpse Gobble? And I can pick which one that dies. Bounce it back to my hand? No. Okay, just kill that. Gotcha. Done. Shit. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and play the trainer. Who attacks? Tap or untap? Huh. Sure. You got it, man. Alright, so I think we play this out to get our card draw going. Since they don't have any flying currently. Sure. So we don't need lands. Even though they only have 3 lands. Did they get rid of 2 lands? No? Okay. That crasher can get in there. Sure. Arcane Infusion. Looks like Mr. Freeze's gun from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Which one was that? Batman Forever or Batman and Robin? The George Clooney one. Okay. Tap it down. Tap, tap, tapping it down. Alright, so go ahead and get the swamp just to clear it out. So, I can play Unblinking Observer. Let's draw and discard first before we play anything. Let's get rid of the land. I think I will hold back Storm Rider in case they want to come in with the Festival Crasher. Or actually, I might just play it at end of turn. Start knocking them for 5. Yeah. So if they hit me for 4 here, that's fine. I actually just want to save the 45 damage. Actually, I can just bounce it, huh? Let's do that. They're a little bit ahead. Let's bounce that back to their hands. It's the Brimstone Vandal. Okay. Observer, that's fine. Now we're back. Let's go ahead and play this out. Draw a card. Land for the turn. Alright. So next turn, I can play the Storm Rider and Startle. So that's good. Yeah, we're just going to take care of that. Maybe I should have just blocked with the 1/1. He can Lunar Frenzy. I'm fine with that. His creature still dies, I think. Oh, first strike. Okay. Shit. Okay. Startle would have been good there. That's alright. That could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. So, yeah. Okay. So we got one in the books. Today's draft was not a total and complete loss. Right. So we still need 3 more wins to sort of break even. See if we can't make that happen. I'm going to test the theory, though. I'm going to come back and overnight tonight, I am going to do a draft. See if it's actually easier, you know, 1 or 2 in the morning. People are more tired. There's different things going on. We'll see. It'd be an interesting little social experiment. Sure. So I can't wait to see the curse take hold. If they play nothing and flip, that's okay because we can just bounce it at the end. No, they. So we might just go 1 and 3. Seems about the way things are going. So we'll hold that back. See what they got after that. Okay. Playing out some occultists. Well, let's go ahead and curse it up. And no attacks. Alright. See if we can draw out of this, huh? Just got all the arrogant outlaws. I'm an arrogant outlaw. Yeah, the demon dog. It's a tough one to get around. So we can Geist Wave it this turn and see what we can get going. Sure. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Missed it twice now. Okay, so we've got some stuff to do. So we are definitely ahead on board. They have no really good attacks, We can swing for 6 in the air next turn. Okay. Sure. Okay. Perforator's good. No attacks. Play the Observer. Go ahead and get rid of abandoning the post. So we're pretty good ways away from dying, and I think if we can just survive this turn, we win next turn. Yeah, so they're going in desperation. So, let's see. This is creature dies. Creature dies. So I have to be very careful of not letting 5 creatures die. So if I block here, and then block here, that's 1. And then block here, that's 2. And 3. Okay. I think we're good. Yep. And they had to play with fire. Oh, so sad. But when you got it, right? That's why Deathhound is, or Dreadhound, such a good card. You hardly don't see it in drafts anymore. Well, 1 and 3. It's all good. We had our fun. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.